Today on Good Morning Maine, Maine's Catholic Diocese is facing new lawsuits from people who say they've been abused by the clergy.
Plus, details on a special event that will remember those who have died from overdoses and what needs to be done to help those who are struggling.
And a local college is offering a special plan to help the state cope with the shortage of nurses. Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Maine. I'm Emma Smith.
And I'm Craig Colson. Thank you for joining us. We'll have those stories coming up, but we'll begin with a check of the weather forecast. Looks like a little rain on the way today. No big storms or anything like that, but could get a little wet out there from time to time.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't.
We'll take a minor rain system compared to like some of the stuff we've had lately.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I know, compared to Sunday. Just makes me not want to be at work. I've been talking about it all morning. I'm sorry.
You're almost to vacation. A few more days.
Yeah. I'll stop making it about myself because I know everybody, a lot of other people feel it that way. And Devin Biggs is just back from vacation, and let's check in with him to start the show off.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Happy Tuesday. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Marilyn Monroe Spas. Sign up for your VIP spa membership today and access exclusive members only services and benefits. It's a perfect gift for the summer. All right, let's get things rolling out there this morning. Some areas have dense fog developing out there. We're noticing a little bit of that near parts of Caribou this morning, and parts of Washington County seeing some of that as well. Not seeing too much else across the viewing area, at least at this point. We'll be watching for maybe some fog again throughout the morning period today. But for now, we're watching some clouds that are developing out there. We'll be watching for maybe a few showers throughout the afternoon period as well before the sunshine comes out for a little bit. And then later on tonight, areas of dense fog will be developing again. So here's that chance of rain right here, tracking from the southwest to the north and east. So by about late morning to early afternoon, we'll be watching for the rain to move in. Then by about mid to late afternoon, we'll watch for the clouds to break up to reveal some sunshine before it sets later on this evening. Futurecast showing that nicely as we start to see a little bit of sunshine during the afternoon period. And then areas of dense fog and clouds start to move in overnight tonight. So otherwise, though, the wind's not a huge deal. They will remain rather calm today, mainly at around 5 miles per hour or less. So we're looking pretty good today and also in the parts of tomorrow. So for today, though, upper 70s, scattered showers and becoming partly cloudy with the wind overall looking nice and calm. Later on tonight, upper 50s, mostly cloudy areas of dense fog out there with the wind overall looking nice and calm. Our early forecast for the rest of the morning and afternoon period, a cloudy sky, chances for showers, temperatures in the 70s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up.
Thank you very much, Devin. Well, officials attempted to hold an arraignment Monday for the man accused of stabbing a Bangor emergency medical worker. That proceeding did happen Monday afternoon. Justin Hill of Portland was at the Penobscot Judicial Center for what would have been his initial court appearance and arraignment. But due to his inability to cooperate, the arraignment has been postponed until Wednesday.
Hello, I'm Justin Hill. I have a machine device. I'm held hostage by homosexual terrorists. I need to be rescued and be seen by a doctor outside the state of Maine.
The attorney representing Hill in court says he has not been able to communicate to Hill the charges that he's facing. According to Bangor police, Hill is facing a charge of aggravated assault after he allegedly stabbed an on-duty EMT worker outside the Circle K on Audlin Road in Bangor early Sunday morning. The victim was taken to a local hospital for cuts to his hand and head. He does not know Hill or understand why he would attack him. During the court appearance yesterday, a representative of the state requested a Title 15 examination, which would have Hill mentally evaluated.
Okay, so this will be revisited on Wednesday afternoon on the in custody list. We have notes in the file here that we will attempt to get through an initial appearance and a reading of the charges, and that the state has, at least preliminarily, raised its intent to request a Title 15 examination.
Hill will be held without bail until at least Wednesday.
Another person is facing charges following a crash in Castine that killed 4 Maine Maritime Academy students. Noel Tavares of Massachusetts was indicted Friday on charges including 4 counts of manslaughter, criminal OUI, and other charges. According to the Bangor Daily, the investigation since the December crash revealed additional evidence that Tavares aided in the unlawful conduct that led to the deadly crash. Tavares was one of 3 survivors. Joshua Goncalves Redding of New York was the driver, and he's also facing numerous charges, including manslaughter, criminal speeding, and aggravated OUI. One survivor says he was driving over 100 miles per hour when he lost control and hit a tree.
Well, meanwhile, 6 new civil lawsuits have been filed against the Roman Catholic Diocese of Portland for alleged sexual abuse by several clergy members. bringing the total number of cases to 30. Our Matthew Jurancic with that story.
Robert Rosignol, originally from Washington County, and Glenn Witham of Augusta are two of the most recent survivors speaking out about the alleged sexual abuse they experienced under the Roman Catholic Bishop of Portland when they were younger. They're asking those who've had similar experiences to share their story.
The Catholic Church needs to be reprimanded. As far as I'm concerned, they're a cult.
The most recent lawsuit brings the total number of cases against the Roman Catholic Bishop of Portland to 30. But Berman Simmons attorney Timothy Kenlin says it doesn't stop there.
These represent only a fraction of the cases that we have and the cases that we intend to bring forward in the coming months. We represent around 100 or more survivors of childhood sexual abuse at the hands of members of the Catholic Church at all levels.
The lawsuits claim the alleged abuse occurred at different locations from clergy statewide as early as 1954, spanning almost 3 decades, with each complainant explaining in disturbing detail what they say unfolded. One lawsuit claims the organization allegedly knew what was going on but failed to do anything. At one point, a nun allegedly told a plaintiff in French, quote, "We must never tell anyone this."
It just needs to change. It just needs to change. I will not set foot in a Catholic church ever again in my life.
We reached out to the Roman Catholic Bishop of Portland regarding a response, but did not hear back. Matthew Jurancic, ABC7 and Fox 22 News.
A man was seriously injured Sunday night while walking along a roadway in Medway. The East Millinocket Police Department says emergency crews were called to Route 157 just before 10 o'clock Sunday night. They say a 40-year-old man from Bradford had been walking along the road between the Gateway Inn and the Circle K when he was struck by a passing vehicle. Officials say the man suffered serious injuries and was transported to the Millinocket Hospital before being transferred to Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center. The early investigation indicates the driver of a Hyundai SUV couldn't avoid the pedestrian because he was walking on the roadway. There's no word on his condition.
Well, Maine is close to becoming one of the few states in the country to provide a retirement savings program to workers who don't have access to one through their normal jobs. The Maine Retirement Savings Program is designed to provide a way for Maine residents to contribute to a Roth individual retirement account directly from their paychecks. The workers would retain the account from job to job until they retire. Democratic Senator Eloise Vitelli of Aroostook says a pilot version of the program is slated to start this fall. Vitelli says the full program is expected to be phased in through January of 2026.
Over the weekend, a powerful storm system moved across the state, resulting in multiple lightning strikes. Officials say 2 individuals were sitting in a kitchen at their home in Newburgh when a current went through the house, shocking both individuals. Both received a shock but were not hurt. And a Carmel man was also struck by lightning while standing in his garage. There was no damage to the structure, and paramedics say he was fully responsive on scene and did not seek further medical treatment.
Most fatal lightning strikes can be avoided with simple precautions like checking the forecast and staying inside or going indoors when you hear thunder. People sometimes think, oh, it'll never happen to me, but it's better to err on the side of caution and to play it safe.
The Maine Emergency Management Agency says Mainers should follow these helpful safety tips when a lightning storm strikes. You can see these on your screen currently. The agency says to remember there is no safe place during a thunderstorm. More information can be found on our website at foxbangor.com.
Boy, what a scary situation. And in both of those cases, the one in Carmel and Newburgh, they were not the result of a direct strike. That could be really terrifying. From what I understand, from what I was reading this morning, there was a 16-year-old boy and I believe a 6-year-old child. They were in their home in Newburgh. One was holding onto the refrigerator for something,
wow,
which is, of course, connected to the house's power supply.
Yep.
The other was sitting in a chair, charging a phone, looking at his phone or her phone, when the bolt of lightning hit nearby, and it traveled up through the house's electrical system and gave them a shock. Fortunately, they're okay. And I believe the one in Carmel was similar. This person was standing nearby. A bolt of lightning hit the ground, and it traveled through the ground and got him.
Wow.
So really lucky that they weren't seriously injured, because it could lead to long-lasting problems. Could be fatal even in some cases.
Yeah.
But we need to pay attention to it. We don't really think about it too much.
There's been a lot of thunderstorms, it seems like, lately too.
Violent ones, too.
Right.
So, got to be careful out there, even when you're inside, apparently.
Yeah, I guess so. Ugh, that's unsettling. Okay, the time now is 8:11. Coming up next on Good Morning Maine, a local college is offering training for people in remote locations to help fill the state's nursing shortage. We'll have the details.
But first, another check of that weather forecast. Scattered showers today, no lightning in sight. The highs today will be around 77 degrees. Mostly cloudy overnight with lows dropping down to the upper 50s, followed by a mostly cloudy day on Wednesday with highs near 74 degrees.
When you've experienced fire and smoke damage in your home, when pipes break and you have water everywhere, when you're concerned about your family's health because of mold, you need a friendly face to take care of it all. You need the friendly faces of Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration. We're just a click or call away. Whatever life throws at you, Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration is here for you. Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration. You keep the memories, we'll handle the rest.
Now is the time to consider taking care of your driveway or parking lot. With more than 25 years experience, Harvey Paving and Seal Coating specializes in asphalt maintenance. A fantastic way to extend the life of your asphalt is by taking care of it, and we will fill in all the cracks and seal coat afterwards. This leaves your driveway with a beautiful finish looking like new. Why not increase the curb appeal of your residential or commercial space? Give us a call today at Harvey Paving and Seal Coating for a free quote, 262-0154.
Summer won't last forever, but during Toyota's national sales event, you can make memories that will.
Come on. There you go.
Whoa.
Where's my mom? Just be in the moment.
Right now, you could save up to $1,600 with affordable 3.99% financing on an all-wheel drive RAV4. And every RAV4 comes with 2 years no-cost maintenance and more. Toyota, let's go places.
On the next Last Man Standing, Ed gets some expert help with his love life.
I thought you and Wendy broke up.
Yeah, but he sends her flowers every week in a desperate attempt to win her back.
I have some experience as a love doctor.
And Eve gives Boyd some tips on fishing.
Is that really true? Yep, they just float to the top and you scoop them up with a net.
We're not fishing with hand grenades.
Last Man Standing.
This afternoon, starting at 4 on Fox 22.
International Overdose Awareness Day is August 31st, and Healthy Acadia's program, Inspire Recovery Center, will be holding an event at Knowlton Park in Ellsworth to remember the lives cut short and to recognize the ones that are just beginning again. Doug Banks has the story.
People give us dirty looks. I see it all the time out here in the parking lot, you know. We're not bad people, we're just good people trying to get well.
Recognizing those people who go unseen is the message Inspire Recovery Center is sending out ahead of International Overdose Awareness Day on August 31st. Scheduled to be held at Knowlton Park from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m., the event will include a memory board, a candlelight vigil, and the number 723 will be represented through black balloons and butterflies. According to Inspire Recovery Center, 723 Mainers died from overdoses in 2022.
These are members of our community. Like, I work with people on a regular basis who are in recovery, who are in active use, and then I work with people who are in our community who are neither of those things. And none of them are better than anybody else.
One of the many things the men and women from Inspire Recovery Center want this day to be is a step towards the end of the stigma against recovery.
Hopefully people will come by, whether they've lost somebody or not, and just to see what it's all about. You know, they see it from the outside, but they don't know what goes on inside. And so, you know, maybe it'll open up some eyes.
Someone who loses their life to overdose, it impacts the community in some way. Somebody's mother, brother, sister, cousin, friend, daughter, grandparent, whatever. That person is something to somebody. Even if they've burned every bridge behind them and every bridge in front of them, that person is still somebody to somebody.
In Ellsworth, Doug Banks, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Well, nursing shortages are causing challenges all across the country, and that includes here in Maine. Our Grace Blanchard spoke with a local college and hospital about their education-related efforts to address this growing crisis.
Hospitals continue to experience staffing shortages. They are looking towards educational initiatives to help resolve this widespread issue.
We've actually had a partnership with Mayo Regional Hospital for several years now.
Eastern Maine Community College in Bangor has been partnering with Northern Light Mayo Hospital in Dover-Foxcroft to create a distance learning option for their nursing program.
We find that with this type of program, when the students are able to get their education in their hometowns or near their hometowns, they're more apt to stay there and work there.
The president of EMCC says the goal is to reach students in rural parts of the state.
Programs are really vital to these rural hospitals that are desperate for registered nurses.
And the program is meant to combat the growing nursing shortages seen all across the country.
Almost all hospitals nationwide have a nursing shortage right now.
The program allows students in rural parts of Maine to get all their requirements on site at a hospital as opposed to traveling to Bangor.
It was started so that we can keep graduates or keep nurses in their own home community so that they don't have to travel far away to find a job.
An informational session for the program will be held at Mayo Hospital on August 24th. More information can be found on our website at foxbangor.com. In Bangor, Grace Blanchard, ABC7 and Fox 22 News.
Seems like one of the best ways to address the problem.
Yeah, good idea.
Yep. All right, the time now is 8:17. After the break, a mobile home park in Wiscasset has been out of water for days now. We'll have the story.
Plus, all the latest on the fourth indictment Donald Trump is now facing in Georgia. Those stories and more as Good Morning Maine continues.
Maine is a one-of-a-kind beautiful state, and there's no better way to see it than from the air. Fletcher Mountain Aviation offers an aerial experience like no other, featuring seaplane flights where you will see the best views in Maine from the air and land on Maine's most beautiful lakes. An experience you will never forget, with views from the northern Maine woods, Moosehead Lake, and Katahdin regions. Come fly and see our beautiful state from the sky with Fletcher Mountain Aviation. Visit our website here or scan the QR code to book your flight today.
Join Changing Seasons Federal Credit Union for the annual Bikes, Beans, and Mean Machines Ride and Car Show, raising money for the Ending Hunger in Maine campaign on Saturday, September 16th. Enjoy a beautiful ride on your motorcycle or show off your mean machine, all while supporting a great cause. At Changing Seasons Federal Credit Union, we're committed to supporting our local community, and together, we can make a difference in the fight against hunger. Sign up today. Changing Seasons Federal Credit Union. We're here for what tomorrow brings.
Update your outdoor living space and make the most of your outdoor life with a new deck from Hammond Lumber Company. From wood to low-maintenance composite and PVC decking, Hammond has the materials, knowledge, and experience to help you get everything you need for that perfect new deck. Railing options include wood, composite, aluminum, and the modern look of cable railing. Your Hammond sales rep can answer any questions and will walk you through your options. Get the deck you want, the one you deserve, when you bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company.
W.A. Bean & Sons has long been a staple in the households, restaurants, and grocery stores throughout Maine, taking pride in the fact that we put a Maine-made product on the dinner tables of Maine residents from Fort Kent to Kittery. W.A. Bean & Sons retail store in Bangor is just minutes from the Broadway exit of I-95 in the Beaumark Industrial Park and at your local supermarkets. Quality Maine products made by Maine people since 1860. From our family to yours, W.A. Bean & Sons.
Will there be water today or not? That's what some residents in Wiscasset have been asking themselves for months. And as Mel Meyer explains, those residents are still asking for help.
This morning there was none.
Erica Jo Hanks likes to keep track,
I document what I see.
jotting down when something changes at the Whippoorwill Hill Mobile Home Park.
There was water last night. I did one load of laundry and some dishes, and then got up this morning thinking I'd shower, and there was nothing, not even any pressure.
In late February and early March, the site's property manager and its lawyer detailed a series of problems with the wells and water system to town and state officials. To help, bulk water was being brought in then and is now. residents say it's not enough.
You don't know if you have water in the morning, if you're going to have water in the morning when you get up.
The attorney representing the management company sent an email to us. In addition to providing water bottles and jugs, they've added an additional bulk water delivery daily. They're working to drill a new supply well, but that company says a contract is still in the works. And when the tap, toilet, or shower does work, occasionally it looks like this.
And that's light compared to what it's been like.
Would you drink black water? And it's not just for a couple of hours.
Harmon says that water delivery can cause a fine gray sediment to be stirred up, and the water tank was recently cleaned. He claims they haven't received any complaints since that happened, and that it could be a problem with the line leading to a unit.
I'm fed up. Somebody needs to do something about it.
We contacted the Manufactured Housing Board about the situation. In response, a state official says they can't provide any information specifically in response, as complaints and investigations of the board are confidential during the pendency of an investigation.
Our media partners at WGME heard from the Maine CDC after this report. They say the park has until next Friday to get a new well installed.
Well, the agency has also reached out to the park owner to make sure they know that they must commit the resources to resolve this situation and meet appropriate deadlines. What a horrible situation for them.
I can't imagine. Yeah, between cooking and bathing and anything.
Yeah, one of those things we take for granted.
Absolutely. All right, the time now is 8:22.
Let's get a full look at our weather forecast.
Alrighty, happy Tuesday. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Marilyn Monroe Spas. Sign up for your VIP spa membership today and access exclusive members only services and benefits. It's a perfect gift for the summer. Already, some areas have been fog developing out this morning, mainly near across parts of the Caribou area, near parts of Washington County as well. Everyone else looking okay for the time being. Maybe some patchy fog possible in a few spots this morning. For now, we're just watching clouds that are developing out there, tracking from the west. Going toward the east, we're watching more rain is off for the west as well. This will be heading in our direction throughout the late morning into the early afternoon period as well. Then by around mid to late afternoon, we'll be watching for the clouds to break up just a bit to reveal some sunshine, courtesy of this area low pressure right about in here. High pressure to the north will also be our friend as it will help to push some of the clouds away later on. But for now, though, futurecast moving forward showing clouds today with a few showers possible during the late morning to early afternoon. Then by around mid to late afternoon into parts of the evening, the clouds break up. But notice what happens. The clouds move back in. Areas of dense fog also possible, and some that could linger in parts of Wednesday morning as well. We'll hold on to the clouds for your Wednesday. Slight chance for a shower or so. Then by around late in the day on Wednesday, the clouds will break up to reveal some sunshine before it begins to set. And then Wednesday night, more areas of dense fog will look to develop. So moving forward, though, today and tomorrow, nothing meaningful in the form of rain. Maybe a tenth of an inch or less between now and early Thursday morning before we're all finished up. Later into the week, though, as we head towards Friday or so, we're going to be watching for more rain. It will be on the way. Maybe some locally higher amounts in parts of Washington County. It will be very scattered in nature. So by around Friday or so, more rain will be on the way. Our average high temperature is 80 degrees. Upper 70s is what we'll do for us today. Middle 70s Wednesday. Back in the upper 70s for your Thursday. Middle 70s Friday and a Saturday. Upper 70s again for your Sunday. And upper 70s again as we head towards your Monday. So as we talk about the dew points, so they will remain in the 60s over the next few days between today and also the parts of Thursday. By Friday, though, here we go. Middle 60s on the way before we catch a little bit of a break. So for today, those scattered showers, temperatures in the upper 70s and becoming partly cloudy with the wind overall looking nice and calm. Upper 50s for tonight, mostly cloudy areas of dense fog on the way with the wind overall looking nice and calm. And for tomorrow, middle 70s on the way, mostly cloudy with a slight chance for a shower. Southeast wind at about 5 miles per hour. Marilyn Monroe Spas extended forecast for mostly cloudy for your Thursday, highs in the upper 70s. Middle 70s Friday with a chance for storms. And we're dry on Saturday, partly cloudy, highs in the mid-70s.
The Piscataquis Valley Fair, an old-time county fair featuring farm, steer, and ox pulls, pedal tractor pulls, truck pulls, a pig scramble, cornhole tournament, and much more. On rides on the Midway and daily and nightly entertainment. The Piscataquis Valley Fair, August 24th through the 27th in Dover Foxcroft.
This or that, this or that. You can do this when you Angie that. You can do this when you Angie that. You can do this because Angie's where it's at.
Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Get started today at Angie.com.
Bathfitter is a better way to remodel your tub. A custom-made, watertight fit and high-quality materials mean a beautiful tub and a great value. Bathfitter, it just fits. Visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Bob's Summer of Savings makes buying new furniture a win-win. Get my Avenger sofa or console loveseat with exciting features like power reclining seats, USB ports, and Bobapedic comfort, just $9.99 each. In store or online today.
I need a cooler night.
You trying to ice me out of the bed?
Baby, only on game nights.
You know you're retired, right?
Am I?
Yeah.
Save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed, plus free home delivery when you add a base. Shop now, only at Sleep Number.
When it comes to The Feud,
name a way a woman might say she likes her men and her cheese.
You either nail it,
sharp,
spicy, or fail it.
full of adventure.
When you're at the grocery store, you want to find some adventurous cheese running around the dairy section.
Family Feud.
Where are you going? Stop all this adventure.
Weeknights at 7 on Fox 22.
The Piscataquis Valley Fair, an old-time county fair featuring farm, steer, and ox pulls, pedal tractor pulls, truck pulls, a pig scramble, cornhole tournament, and much more. On rides on the Midway and daily and nightly entertainment. The Piscataquis Valley Fair, August 24th through the 27th in Dover Foxcroft.
Welcome back, everyone. Overnight, Donald Trump was hit with his fourth indictment in just about as many months. A grand jury in Georgia issuing a nearly 100-page indictment accusing the former president and 18 others of a sweeping criminal conspiracy to overturn the 2020 election. ABC's M. Wynn has the latest from Atlanta.
Overnight in Georgia, Donald Trump hit with the fourth set of criminal charges implicating the former president as the head of a sweeping conspiracy to overturn the 2020 election results in the state. Trump and 18 others, including lawyers Rudy Giuliani and John Eastman, facing a 41-count indictment, all charged under Georgia's Racketeering Act, often used to prosecute organized crime.
I make decisions in this office based on the facts and the laws. The law is completely nonpartisan.
Willis's probe sparked in part by that phone call from Trump to Georgia's Secretary of State, where the former president appeared to pressure the top official to find the votes needed to win. Trump and his former chief of staff, Mark Meadows, both charged with solicitation of violation of oath by a public officer in relation to that call. These new charges, which also include violating the RICO Act, engaging in a conspiracy to replace public officials with fake electors, and plotting to tamper with voting machines, add to Trump's legal woes in the midst of his race for the White House.
Those are the kinds of allegations that are tougher to defend against.
The Republican frontrunner's campaign slamming the indictment as bogus, saying the legal double standards set against President Trump must end. And on Capitol Hill, top Democratic leaders issuing a statement saying this indictment portrays a repeated pattern of criminal activity, adding praise to Willis, saying no one is above the law. But House Speaker Kevin McCarthy and other top Republicans are defending Trump, accusing Willis of politicizing persecution, saying she's following Biden's lead by attacking President Trump. District Attorney Willis has given all defendants, including Trump, until Friday, August 25th, to turn themselves in. She says she wants to hold the trial within the next 6 months. M. Wynn, ABC News, Atlanta.
The Biden administration is calling on the U.S. Supreme Court to hear cases on some states' social media laws. The administration is urging the High Court to take up a pair of cases that involve laws passed by Texas and Florida. The laws restrict how social media companies moderate posts on their platforms. The Biden administration argues the laws violate the First Amendment.
Well, now to Maui, where police will start releasing the names of those killed by the Lahaina wildfire today, if their families have already been notified. Overnight, the death toll was at least 99 people, and Hawaii's governor says that number is all but certain to keep climbing. ABC's Morgan Norwood has the latest.
This morning, a grim message from Hawaii's governor as the death toll from the deadliest wildfire in more than a century continues to grow.
It's going to be emotionally catastrophic.
I understand that people want numbers. It's not a numbers game. It's not just ash on your clothing when you take it off. It's our loved ones.
And with hundreds still unaccounted for, officials are urging survivors to provide DNA samples to help identify the dead. Overnight, a vigil was held for Joe Schilling. His family says he died a hero, trying to help his elderly neighbors escape the flames. These photos, the last they received from him, showing homes going up in flames.
Always, there isn't anybody in the family or who knew Joe that would be surprised that he would put himself at risk to help somebody else.
Denny Euchert survived, but as he was stuck in traffic with the smoke and flames bearing down on him, he didn't know if he would make it out alive.
You could feel the heat off the traffic.
Denny recording a message to his family, fearing the worst.
My dad, my mom, my son David, I love you all.
Firefighter Ina Kohler was on the scene as the flames took over Lahaina.
Were there moments when you feared for your life?
Yeah, a few.
She and her colleagues desperately working to save homes, even as their own burned to the ground. Ina says she and her husband are among the 17 of 18 firefighters who lived in Lahaina and lost their homes. And now residents in Lahaina and Kula have been advised not to drink or even boil water because of what could be in it. But around the island, scenes of hope. At least 6 donation centers have sprung up organically, local community members coming together to help those who have lost everything.
We have delivered over 1 million pounds of food, water, and supplies to the Lahaina community.
Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.
Retirees could be seeing a cut to their Social Security checks in the future. The nonprofit Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget reports a major reduction of benefits could occur in 2033, which is when trust fund reserves are expected to run out. The report says newly retired dual-income couples could have their checks cut by more than $17,000 a year. To avoid reduced checks, policy experts say Congress needs to act. Some Democratic lawmakers suggest removing the cap that allows higher income earners to be exempt from the Social Security payroll tax, while some Republican lawmakers say raising the retirement age to 70 is a better solution.
We're never going to be able to retire the way we're going.
No, I don't. Okay, well, maybe.
We'll see.
I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah, you have a long time before you worry about that.
I'll be concerned for you, though, if you want me to.
I'll be here till I'm 80, at least.
Well, we'll throw you a party when you're 80. Birthday party at work. Wow,
right,
Craig can't retire.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. That's my old band
I'll still be your
impersonation.
co-anchor when you're. That'll be.
It could be fun.
Yeah, it'll be weird.
Put in my teeth in the morning and off we go. All right, coming up on the second half of our newscast, a captain in Southwest Harbor recently caught a rare blue lobster.
We'll check out this and more, as well as your full weather forecast as Good Morning Maine
We'll be right back,
continues.
Sonny. I can't see the teleprompter.
Yeah, that'll be the issue.
Yeah.
Whether you need a driveway paved or an entire road covered, expect the best from EATON. EATON Paving and Excavation. Looking to install a septic system or leach field? Expect the best from EATON. Need to shore up some shoreland? Expect the best from EATON. EATON Paving and Excavation has been delivering the best results for our customers for more than 2 decades. Call today for your free estimate. Expect the best from EATON Paving and Excavation. Call 348-5630 or visit our website today at EatonPaving.com.
Your favorite restaurants were half off. It's half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7. Go to foxbangor.com, click on half off dining, and start saving now.
Looking for a great time in Bangor, Maine? Look no further than Benjamin's Pub and Tap Room. Delicious food, refreshing drinks, and unforgettable memories. Benjamin's Pub and Tap Room, your go-to spot in Bangor. Visit us at 123 Franklin Street, Bangor, and like us on Facebook.
Great restaurants from all over Eastern Maine at half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7. You're watching Fox 22, Bangor.
Welcome back to Good Morning Maine. Today is Tuesday, August 15th, 2023. Today is also National Back to School Prep Day.
As most of us know, the beginning of the school year is just a week or two away, and it's time for parents, students, and teachers to start planning for the school year ahead. Do you have all the supplies you need? Do you need some help obtaining those supplies? And is your homework station set up? now's the time to start thinking about these things.
A lot of local parents doing just that. And we'll hear from a little girl actually coming up a little bit later on in the broadcast about her effort to make sure all the kids have the supplies they need to go back to school.
Yeah, she's worked very hard to collect some supplies for local kids.
Maybe inspire some others too.
Yeah.
All right, on this day in history, the Mayflower ship set sail from Southampton, England with 102 pilgrims on board many years ago. 15 years after that, in 1635, the first ever recorded North American hurricane hit the Plymouth colony. In 1858, regular U.S. mail to the Pacific coast started to be sent to that part of the country.
I wrote this quite poorly this morning. I'm so sorry.
I'm fighting my way through it.
Yeah,
it's all good.
It's my fault.
Yep.
In 1911, Procter & Gamble unveiled its Crisco shortening as a product up for sale. It really changed baking and cooking forever.
Yeah, I remember my grandmother, my mom always had a can of Crisco in the kitchen for various things.
It's great for frying things, and it's great for baking too.
Yeah,
I have some.
Slick your hair back with it too.
Yeah, you're full of ideas.
Yeah. You might attract ants, but all right, we'll keep
and
reading.
other things. Some bad attention. Okay, they're really ready for birthdays, and we just keep talking.
There's our famous birthdays.
Okay, you want to scroll for me?
Yep.
Sorry. Okay.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah, Ben Affleck is, how old is he today? He's 51 today. Actress Jennifer Lawrence is 33, and American rapper Chief Keef is 28 today. I'd sing a Chief Keef lyric or a line. I'd rap it for Craig right now, and all
We'd lose our
viewers.
Broadcasting license here, though.
I'd be fired
for the naughty words.
We'd be sued.
Yeah, I love me some Chief Keef, though.
Happy birthday! Yeah, you really do.
I don't know who that is, but I like his outfit.
Yeah, he is stylish.
All right.
Yep.
Now let's send it to Devin for his forecast. How about that?
How about that?
Here's Devin.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Happy Tuesday. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Marilyn Monroe Spas. Sign up for your VIP spa membership today and access exclusive members-only services and benefits. It's the perfect gift for the summer. All right, let's get things rolling out there this morning. Some areas of dense fog developing out there. We're noticing a little bit of that near parts of Caribou this morning, and parts of Washington County seeing some of that as well. Not seeing too much else across the viewing area, at least at this point. We'll be watching for maybe some fog again throughout the morning period today. But for now, we're watching some clouds that are developing out there. We'll be watching for maybe a few showers throughout the afternoon period as well before the sunshine comes out for a little bit. And then later on tonight, areas of dense fog will be developing again. So here's that chance of rain right here, tracking from the southwest to the north and east. So by about late morning to early afternoon, we'll be watching for the rain to move in. Then by about mid to late afternoon, we'll watch for the clouds to break up to reveal some sunshine before it sets later on this evening. Futurecast showing that nicely as we start to see a little bit of sunshine during the afternoon period. And then areas of dense fog and clouds start to move in overnight tonight. So otherwise, the wind's not a huge deal. They will remain rather calm today, mainly at around 5 miles per hour or less. So we're looking pretty good today and also in the parts of tomorrow. So for today, though, upper 70 scattered showers and becoming partly cloudy with the wind overall looking nice and calm. Later on tonight, upper 50s, mostly cloudy areas of dense fog out there with the wind overall looking nice and calm. Hourly forecast for the rest of the morning and afternoon period, a cloudy sky, chances for showers, temperatures in the 70s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up.
All right, thank you, Devin. Well, this one's pretty neat. Not many lobstermen ever find a blue lobster, but that's exactly what happened to Captain David Layton. He found one in his traps yesterday. The blue lobster is incredibly rare. There's approximately a 1 in 2 million chance of finding one. According to the Lobster Institute of the University of Maine, the blue hue comes from a genetic defect that causes the lobster to make excessive amounts of a protein that creates that bluish color. Layton took the one he caught yesterday to Beals Lobster Pier in Southwest Harbor, where they all took pictures of it and then set it free back into the ocean.
Beautiful. I'm glad they got plenty of photos because it doesn't even look real. It's so brilliantly colored.
And now he has bragging rights to that.
Good for him.
That's kind of a neat thing when they find those unique lobsters.
I'm sure he's earned it. Yeah. All right, still to come on the second half of our show, Tyler Cruz will have the latest with sports.
We'll also hear from a very special little girl who had her own backpack back-to-school drive. We'll tell you all about that when we come back after this commercial. Be right back.
This summer, happiness is a new Chevy. You can go farther, tow more, and bring along everyone you love. Your road to happiness begins in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT Turbo Max pickups, or current Chevy owners get $6,600 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Visit your Maine Chevy dealer.
IPM Pest and Wildlife Services has more than 40 years of experience. We are your trusted pest control experts. We bring integrity, reputation, and effective solutions to every pest challenge. We provide bedbug, ant, flea, tick, and grub control, and we also catch larger rodents. Call today to prevent rodents and mice from invading your commercial property, home, or camp this fall. 400-7702, IPM Pest and Wildlife Services. No problems, only solutions.
This is Sheldon Cooper's theory of relativity.
All right.
F is family.
We have family business to discuss.
We're getting a puppy?
No.
Then I'm not sure I care. X is love.
Sweet dreams. Love you.
Love you too, because you're my mom.
Young Sheldon 5 times a week.
On Fox 22.
Looking for your dream home? Contact a Next Homie today and see what's available right now. Sellers, get ready to get looped and get sold. With Next Home Experience, we have your buyers.
Could you sing in the blanks for $1 million prize?
2 things everybody loves: music and money.
Don't forget the lyrics tonight on Fox.
Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. Let's start with some baseball here. Down in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, the Gray New Gloucester Raymond Little League All-Star team is gearing up for Game 1 of the World Series. They take on the Northwest champs from Seattle on Thursday. Earlier on Monday, the Little League Series officially kicking off with the teams taking part in the Little League World Series Parade. An estimated 30,000 to 40,000 fans were on hand to welcome teams from all over the world. The Gray New Gloucester and Raymond folks are the first team to represent Maine in the World Series in almost 20 years. And earlier, the team reacting to the thrill of playing at the classic Llama Day Stadium.
We're just getting ready. We're taking it day by day, trying to stay healthy. Just a mental, we're all ready to play and have fun.
They've got, indoor climate-controlled batting cages for these boys. There's multiple practice fields that are nicer than anything we've ever played on. And then, of course, what you see behind me here, Lamity Field, where all of the United States games are played. Just below that's Volunteer Field, where all the international games are played. It's just breathtaking.
All right, certainly a once-in-a-lifetime experience for those kids. Let's move on now. Happy Fall Sports Day to all who celebrate. As of Monday, the 2023-24 high school sports season is officially underway. Let's check out some dates to mark on those calendars for the fall season ahead of us. As I just said, August 14th, Monday, marks the first official practice for all fall sports teams in our area. On the 25th, golf teams can get out for their first countable match, and then less than a week after, all other sports begin play as well. Golf states are October 6th and 7th this fall, with cross-country states later in the month on the 28th. On November 4th, field hockey and soccer will play their state championships. Some games may be played on the 3rd, and on the 11th, we'll have the 8-man football finals, and then that following Saturday will be the football state championships for classes A through D on the 18th, wrapping up the fall season. And then on the 20th, winter sports starts. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. This fall at Brewer boys and girls soccer, as well as their field hockey program, will all be enjoying their last seasons on historic Doyle Field before a new present is unwrapped before the end of the year.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
By next spring, basically all outdoor sports at Brewer High School will have a new home. A brand new artificial turf covered complex right in the shadow of Coffin Field.
It's going to be awesome. I mean, I've been playing on turf facilities all summer, so it's a great experience, and it's going to be fun being at home, like in Brewer.
So it's really going to be a huge thing. I also play field hockey, and being down here, watching them redo the turf and stuff for us, it's going to be crazy.
I'm really excited. I'm definitely the person who likes playing on turf more than grass.
We've been waiting for this a couple of years, so I mean, it feels honestly great to get some new turf and feel like even more at home playing here.
Just under the lights, it's what every little kid hopes for when they get to high school. They want to be that varsity kid in the environment, and I think that turf field's going to bring that for us.
Starting with baseball, Hederick Field will be redone into an all-turf facility for their upcoming season, bringing back the classic
Fill the Hill nights.
Fill the Hill is when we both play at the same time, and we try and get as many students and staff here that we can, and just fans and supporters, and watch us play.
It was a great experience. It was really fun, and I enjoyed it, and I look forward to it.
And that way we're able to have baseball going on one side, softball the other, everyone's loud. It's a great night.
Behind Hederick, new tennis courts as well as a field for soccer, field hockey, and lacrosse. Something that's going to be huge for the whole Brewer athletics community.
Also, fans migrating around, they could be watching a softball game or they could go down to the lacrosse games. I think it's just going to be a different atmosphere, and I'm really excited for it.
Kids coming up, it's going to be fun just to kind of go and hang out there.
It's just going to be a bigger atmosphere, and it's going to feel great.
Athletic Director Dave Utterback says they expect the project to be complete before winter. And for the athletes, they're all extremely grateful for the investment.
It's very humbling just that Utterback trusts us with that. He's putting so much money, and our school is putting so much money in us and our sports, and I think it's very humbling and we're very grateful for it.
Looking forward to see how that turns out. Let's move on to some football now. Patriots preparing to take on the Packers on Friday, but some roster moves coming on Monday. New England is bringing in a running back, former Dallas Cowboys and first-round pick. He was actually picked 4th overall. Ezekiel Elliott will be joining the Patriots backfield. Elliott a few years ago was one of the best backs in the league. He's coming to Foxborough on a one-year deal worth up to $6 million. How times have changed. He's a 3-time Pro Bowler and twice has led the NFL in rushing. Should be a great addition to Ramondre Stevenson in that Pats running back room. All right, that's all the time we have for sports. Be right back after the break.
Toyota's national sales event is on. Make the most of summer with a new Toyota.
We want the gray Tacoma.
Gray Tacoma coming in hot.
On it! Highlander Hybrid.
Highlander Hybrid on the double hank.
Here we go. That red RAV4.
Run a red RAV4.
Hit the deck.
Now that's how you holler.
Right now, you could save up to $2,300 with affordable 3.99% financing on select Highlander models. And every Highlander comes with 2 years no-cost maintenance and more.
Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Your roof is your first line of defense against the elements. Ensure it's always at peak performance with Peak Performance Roofing. With more than 20 years of experience in the roofing industry, our professionals provide quality craftsmanship and expertise that you can rely on. We are fully insured and stand behind our work. You can trust us to get the job done right the first time. Don't wait until it's too late. Contact Peak Performance Roofing today to schedule your free estimate. 416-8301. Peak Performance Roofing. Your roof is our priority.
Here at Twin City Tire and Service, you will be working with industry professionals. We have ASE certified master technicians and certified tire and lube technicians. If we need your vehicle for a duration of time, we offer a complimentary shuttle service and can even offer a loaner vehicle. Being a client at Twin City Tire and Service means that we will treat you right. This includes a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on mechanical repairs. We also provide you with 1 year of complimentary roadside assistance. Come see us today at Twin City Tire and Service in Brewer.
I'll go naked. I bet you will.
The fun in a game of words.
Flip-flop, cougar, Little Caesars.
Sounds like a Tuesday for me.
Is choosing wisely.
I hope they know what it is, because we gotta take it. Want to try to win this thing, so I'll take Noogie.
25 words or less.
Knuckle head rub.
Noogie, you won the game, guys.
Weekdays at 9 on Fox 22.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, I've got to tell you, I've been looking forward to this interview. We're joined this morning by Ava Burke. Thank you so much for joining us. And what we're doing here is we're going to tell you about this neat project that you've been doing, and you have been gathering backpacks for kids to make sure they have the things they need when they head back to school. And you did so even in a much grander style this year. How many backpacks did you gather?
I got 331 backpacks this year.
Wow. 330. Wow. How did you do it?
So I asked a bunch of my friends and family to give me backpacks for my birthday, and then a bunch of small businesses started donating backpacks, like Twin City Nutrition and CFC Wear in Portland, and that's how I got a lot of backpacks. And then the word just kind of spread, and strangers I didn't even know were reaching out.
You're 12 years old now. You started doing this when you were 6, right? And what made you do this? You said your parents kind of inspired you to do nice things for people.
Yeah, when I was a kid, my parents were always teaching me to do like small acts of kindness whenever I could. And as a family, we would like donate turkeys to the turkey drive and that kind of stuff. We'd do angel trees.
Yep.
And then I just wanted to do one for my birthday. So I decided, why not give backpacks to kids? And then the year before that, it was kind of the same thing. I didn't know what to do, so I'm just like, let's do like an act of kindness for my birthday, and I donated pet supplies to the Humane Society.
Very neat.
Cool.
Very neat. Why do you do this? Pretty simple question. Why do you do this?
It just makes me feel really good, and that kids are confident going back to school when they regularly wouldn't have a backpack and school supplies.
How do you feel about going back to school?
I like back to school. It's fun.
Yeah, summer more though, maybe, right?
Yeah.
This is no easy task either. I mean, I could see gathering a couple of backpacks to contribute, but over 300, you had to have a lot of people helping out. So you must feel like you have people behind you with this effort.
Yeah. I definitely know whatever I'm going to do for backpacks and stuff, there's always going to be people supporting me. Like my parents are going to support me with this. And then a bunch of people donating, which is great because like they wouldn't, I don't know if they'd do this on their own or not, so I just get to see that happen.
Yeah, you're the leader here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are they being donated?
Penquis.
Cool. Do you know how people can kind of reach out to Penquis, if just the Bangor Penquis, if they need a backpack?
Yeah. I think it's givebackpacks.org if you want to donate, or you could just drop off a backpack.
Pretty
Nice.
easy, right
You're a
down
pro.
on Harlow Street.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they are in the middle of their backpack drive over there, so if you do want to contribute, you can drop by Penquis. And there's a lot of other organizations. I know like the Waldo Cat program, they're doing it too. So not just in this area. If you're watching this in your area, you can bet there's some kids out there that could use some help as they're heading back to school. And maybe we can all be inspired by Ava to go out there and contribute a little bit.
They were cute backpacks too. I saw the photos. Yeah, colorful and all sorts of different ones.
Yeah, I love going shopping for the backpacks because I just imagine like what the kids would want. Like I ask myself pretty much two questions. Would a kid like this? And would they be excited about going back to school with it?
Yeah.
And then we end up with like a million different types of backpacks. We have character backpacks. We have Spider-Man backpacks. We have little backpacks with unicorns wearing cowboy hats. We have just pink backpacks. We have backpacks with little leaves on them.
That's amazing. Yeah, there's something for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you go back to school this year, you'll know that over 300 other kids at schools around the area will be going to school in style thanks to you.
Yeah.
You should be proud. I know your grandmother down in Stonington, Mary, and she is very proud of you. She talks about you whenever I'm down there. She says, you got to go do a story on my granddaughter.
Nice.
And so here we are.
Glad we can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Ava, thank you so much for
Thank you,
joining
Ava.
us today. Keep up the good work, and
Thank you.
hopefully you'll inspire some other people too.
You did great today. You're a pro.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could take our jobs one of these days. I think.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily. Let's send it over to Devin Biggs for our full weather forecast.
Alrighty, happy Tuesday. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Marilyn Monroe Spas. Sign up for your VIP spa membership today and access exclusive members only services and benefits. It's a perfect gift for the summer. Already some areas have been fog developing out this morning, mainly near across parts of the Caribou area, near parts of Washington County as well. Everyone else looking okay for the time being. Maybe some patchy fog possible in a few spots this morning. For now, we're just watching clouds that are developing out there, tracking from the west. Going toward the east, we're watching more rain is off for the west as well. This will be heading in our direction throughout the late morning into the early afternoon period as well. Then by around mid to late afternoon, we'll be watching for the clouds to break up just a bit to reveal some sunshine, courtesy of this area low pressure right about in here. High pressure to the north will also be our friend as it will help to push some of the clouds away later on. But for now, though, futurecast moving forward showing clouds today with a few showers possible during the late morning to early afternoon. Then by around mid to late afternoon into parts of the evening, the clouds break up. But notice what happens. The clouds move back in. Areas of dense fog also possible, and some that could linger in the parts of Wednesday morning as well. We'll hold on to the clouds for your Wednesday. Slight chance for a shower or so. Then by around late in the day on Wednesday, the clouds will break up to reveal some sunshine before it begins to set. And then Wednesday night, more areas of dense fog will look to develop. So moving forward, though, today and tomorrow, nothing meaningful in the form of rain. Maybe a tenth of an inch or less between now and early Thursday morning before we're all finished up. Later into the week, though, as we head towards Friday or so, we're going to be watching for more rain. It will be on the way. Maybe maybe some locally higher amounts in parts of Washington County. It will be very scattered in nature. So by around Friday or so, more rain will be on the way. Our average high temperature is 80 degrees. Upper 70s is what we'll do for us today. Middle 70s Wednesday. Back in the upper 70s for your Thursday. Middle 70s Friday and Saturday. Upper 70s again for your Sunday, and upper 70s again as we head towards your Monday. So as we talk about the dew points, so they will remain in the 60s over the next few days between today and also the parts of Thursday. By Friday, though, here we go, middle 60s on the way before we catch a little bit of a break. So for today, those scattered showers, temperatures in the upper 70s and becoming partly cloudy with the wind overall looking nice and calm. Upper 50s for tonight, mostly cloudy areas of dense fog on the way with the wind overall looking nice and calm. And for tomorrow, middle 70s on the way, mostly cloudy with a slight chance for a shower. Southeast wind at about 5 miles per hour. Maryland, Monroe, Smalls, extended forecast for mostly cloudy for your Thursday, highs in the upper 70s, middle 70s Friday with a chance for storms, and we're dry on Saturday, partly cloudy, highs in the mid 70s.
You should Angie that.
Angie, what?
Angie that. It means connecting with skilled professionals for all your home projects, from repairs to renovations, so you can get the most out of your home. Get started today at Angie.com.
Bathfitter is a better way to remodel your tub. A custom-made, watertight fit and high-quality materials mean a beautiful tub and a great value. Bathfitter, it just fits. Visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
What can your John Deere compact tractor do? Attachments for any job. Financing that's as easy as...
like getting a library card.
Affordable.
You're going to get this bigger tractor, and it's going to be less money.
Dependable.
Through the rain, through the snow, I'll work through it all.
Comfortable.
And I haven't any idea how we survive without it.
Experience United and build a tractor package customized for you.
Now is the time to consider taking care of your driveway or parking lot. With more than 25 years experience, Harvey Paving and Seal Coating specializes in asphalt maintenance. A fantastic way to extend the life of your asphalt is by taking care of it, and we will fill in all the cracks and seal coat afterwards. This leaves your driveway with a beautiful finish looking like new. Why not increase the curb appeal of your residential or commercial space? Give us a call today at Harvey Paving and Seal Coating for a free quote, 262-0154.
So I'm told that everything's homemade.
It's partially homemade.
Partially?
I mix it with Cheese Whiz.
Are you joking with me right now?
Having Gordon Ramsay here, I'm terrified.
Turn around and do it.
I'm the one with the knife.
They're just blaming each other. What is that? The smell. Oh my God. This place is a death trap. Shut it down.
Kitchen Nightmares returns Monday, September 25th on Fox.
Welcome back to Good Morning Maine. Well, Starbucks is keeping summer alive with a new take on some seasonal drinks. The company's summer remix menu has 3 new items. Each one is a twist on existing fan favorite drinks, like the iced chai tea latte that customers can now get with a matcha cream cold foam. The new additions also include a blended iced black tea lemonade and a chocolate cream cold brew with caramel syrup. Like summer, these drinks won't be here for long. I don't know, I'm already on pumpkin spice.
I know you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Keenan over there
I
drinking your little pumpkin spice drinks every day.
I was excited about it too, yeah.
I'm so boring, I just get coffee.
I know, he was drinking
just coffee.
Instant coffee too before. I was like, you don't need to do that to yourself. Yeah.
It's okay, it passes.
Yeah.
I do instant when I'm camping
I'm
usually.
sure it
but-
passes.
Yeah. It will.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm not going to say what's on my mind. All right. Netflix is providing a new service to some of its subscribers. The company is testing out cloud stream games in select markets. Only some users will be able to take part in the beta test. Netflix has made games for mobile devices in the past, but the 2 new titles, Oxenfree and Molyneux's Mining Adventure, are the first to be streamed on a PC, Mac, and TVs. The new feature is available on some TVs and devices such as Amazon Fire and Chromecast, as well as the Netflix website itself.
Cool.
Kind of makes sense. I read something where I think you'll be able to use your phone as like a controller and it will work with your TV.
I can do that with my Roku.
Can you?
Yeah, if my remote gets stuck in the cushions, I have an app for that.
I'm good at losing my remote too. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here.
Have a good day. Looks like we're about out of time.